Hey guys, it's Sam Adams from Sam Adams Fitness, and we have Andrew from Awesome Boy Gamer, and we're going to be doing a hand wrapping video for boxing for you today. Definitely like and subscribe, and also on Awesome Boy Gamers, I'll put that in the description so you can take a look at that. And also his brother, Sammy Adams SA, he's got some videos out there too. So we'll get right into it, and we'll start doing the hand wrapping video. Okay guys, so we're gonna do this hand wrapping here. So one of the big first things you want to start with is you want to start with your thumb kind of wide, your fingers kind of wide, right? When your hand's open like this, your wrist is bigger. So that way, that's why we do it that way first, because if you close your hand, make a fist, and you wrap it around here, and then you open your hand, it gets really tight on there. It can cut off circulation. So you want to make sure it's comfortable on there. All right, now the wraps that we're using is this one here is just a pretty basic one here. You can get this at a lot of places. A hand wrap, this is 120 inches. You can get different sizes, right, based on the size of your hand. Okay, now this is plenty of wrap for Andrew. His hands are a little bit smaller, mine are a little bit bigger, so so I need a bigger size than he does, but this will work for this. Now when you unroll it, you're going to see that there is a smooth side there, and then this is where this is at, okay? When you see that, that's the part that's gonna go down on the hand, all right? And that'll make sense at the end, because when you Velcro it at the end, it has to be a certain way. Okay, so first thing you do, now these have a loop right here, all right? This loop is for the thumb. It's gonna hook on the thumb. Now I wanna point out too that there is multiple ways of wrapping it. This is the way I like to wrap it. Feels best on my hand, but you got to do what works best for your hand. So first the loop is going to go on the thumb, and remember the bottom part, this flap here is on the bottom down to the wrist, right? So loop is right there. All right, and then it wraps this way, and we're going to go around the wrist a couple times. So if it's a little bit longer, you can do 3. What this will do too is it'll stabilize the wrist. So when you punch, your wrist doesn't bend down. How does that feel on your wrist so far?
It is my thumb.
Okay, so it feels a little bit on your thumb, but as far as your wrist goes, how does it feel? Feel good? Feel like your wrist, bend your wrist a little bit?
I don't feel like anything.
Okay. So, but then you do it this way, right? Now you're going to come up here, and you're going to come up between the thumb, and you're going to go around the knuckles, right? You're going to kind of make it flat here, go over top of the knuckles. Now you see how I did it over top of these knuckles, but these knuckles are open, right? So you're going to open your fingers wide on this one, right? And you're going to do that a couple times, right, to get a little extra padding on there. Now this is going to come down here. So after you do the wrap there, it's going to come down right here, right? All right, so now it's over here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start wrapping around the individual fingers a little bit. So what we're going to do here, and actually you can go down with this finger and keep this one up, is up here. You're going to come up kind of over the thumb slightly, but the thumb is left out. And you're going to come in between the fingers here. Now this is where you have to kind of adjust it a little bit, because you want this kind of comfortable, okay? So this is coming up and covering there, right? And then you're going to come down. You're going to wrap around again. Now you're going to come up and see how it's kind of this little flap right here. You're going to come down and up through here, and this is going to kind of lock that in place. So you're going to come up over the top. So you see how that works there? Does that feel like it locks it in a little bit better there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it's not gonna slip off of there now, right? So then you're gonna come down again, go around again, and you're gonna go up over the thumb, and we're gonna do the next knuckle. So now we're gonna go like this over this knuckle. All right. So we gotta make sure it's a little comfortable there, right? Fingers wide. Kind of make a little fist here and there a little bit. There you go. So it doesn't cut off circulation either. So you got to make sure you're not doing that. Okay, you come down, you go around again,
And also, if your hand turns purple, then
then
stop doing it and take it off right away.
If your hand turns purple, it's definitely too tight. All right. And then you're going to come up through there again, and you're going to lock that one in, right? You can do one more time to protect this knuckle right here. So make a little fist. All right. Now open up again. You're going to come up through here and go through these fingers here. Right? Kind of lock it in there and then go down and around again. All right. So then you're there. You're protected there. Can you make a fist? Fingers are okay? They hurt at all? They're good?
This one is a little too.
Okay, there you go. So you want to do a little bit of adjusting right here and there. So then to finish it off, all you're going to do is come around. And because you want to keep this wrist stable, right? When you're wrapping, you come around. And just strap it on like that. Now, when he has this here, he can make a fist, right? You make a fist. Now, the one thing to pay attention, so you want to make sure it's not too tight, so it's not cutting off circulation or anything, right? But you want it tight enough where it's going to hold that steady. So then, when he's hitting, it's going to be more solid on here. His wrist is tighter, right? So then what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a little bit how it moves and feels on it, okay? Okay, so we got the wrap on here, right? He opens his hand, knuckles are protected, right? He's going to make a fist on there, right? If you go to punch, boom, you can feel that. Punch with your other hand once, you feel the difference, right? There's a big difference. All right, so, yep, and did you notice that too? It was a little sore on that one, right? So, what we're gonna do is, he wanted to do this too, because he thinks it's pretty cool. I'm gonna let him punch me. So we're doing it here. So, in this video, he's going to just punch with this hand, without the pad on there, in the stomach, and then he's going to punch with the one with it on there, okay? Now, hopefully you can see this here. We'll lower it a little bit to get a better view. Yeah, he's a little excited about this. Okay, so the first punch is going to be with left hand, right? Go ahead. And this is with the right. Okay, now, you tell me, as far as hands go, which hand felt better when you hit? Okay, yep. So this one here, because it's wrapped up, does it feel easier to keep your wrist straight on there? All right, is it comfortable on your hand?
I like in a few places it's not.
Right, and so part of it is you're gonna have to get used to it, right? It's gonna be something you have to get adjusted to. Now the big thing too, guys, remember this. If you are a competitive boxer, you're gonna want quality stuff. You're gonna wanna make sure you're wrapping up perfect, right? If you're gonna be hitting really hard, you want it locked or wrapped up pretty good, right? If you're just working out, you want it more comfortable, okay? So make sure your make sure your wrist and everything's comfortable. It's supported, but not too tight, right? Or not too loose, right? So when his is there, it's not too tight, it's not too loose. You can lift it up and move it a little bit, but it's enough that it's going to support his knuckles and not hurt him that way. Okay, so, yep. All right, good job. So here's the deal. So I showed you the hand wrapping video, right? I'm going to get a couple of other videos out too. Hopefully here in the next week or two, we're going to get a few more videos out, and we're going to do this. Also, on your channel, you're going to be doing a little bit of this too, right? Just for the hand wrapping and that kind of stuff too, just for fun, right? You also do what else on your channel? Pokemon. You do Minecraft Dungeons. You have on there.
I'm planning on doing Pokemon.
Planning, and you have a couple Pokemon things on there. Your brother's channel.
Sammy Adams SA.
Sammy Adams SA. He does with juggling, Rubik's cubes, that kind of stuff too. On my video, I'm going to put theirs in the description. Are you going to do anything in your video in your description? You're going to put ours on yours description? Maybe. All right. So you probably will, because I think I'm going to add it to it. So definitely like, subscribe, share this to other people, right? Get it out here. We want our channels to take off and have fun, but we also want you guys to learn about this, right? We're not doing this for because we're huge, making a lot of money off it and stuff. We're doing it for you guys. So help by subscribing. And this guy right here, actually, I'm going to put this out there too. This guy right here has a little competition with his brother. He wants more subscribers than his brother. His brother's winning right now. He's had the channel longer, right? So he wants more. How many are you wanting?
1,000,000.
1,000,000 subscribers.
Well, I want the diamond play button.
Well, he wants a diamond play button. Okay. Right now, though, we're shooting for more. Okay. So definitely like, subscribe, share kids' videos. It will be kid friendly. So, all right. With that, anything else to add to this video? That's a no. All right. We will see you next time.